India is filled with the activist kind of people, and these species are inflicted with the disease of hyping local issues and encashing them to gain limelight. However, the times have changed, and the likes of Medha Patkar are denied their fundamental right to protest by the locals themselves. Hi, and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tanya, and if you haven't subscribed to TFI English yet, please hit the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon to receive all the recent updates. Coming back to the story, in this video, I am here to tell you why people of Dhinkia Village in Odisha chased champagne activist Medha Patkar out. How did communism and its followers prosper in India? Well, the modus operandi of these leftists is way too simple to understand. First, they get into some educational institution, some well-known leftist bastion which allows them to harbor the left ideology. Then, while living on taxpayers' money, these students organize protests and rallies. After gaining some recognition, they cherry-pick the issues of common man who is easy to persuade to run their agenda. By following this well-designed toolkit, many student activists have risen into prominence and have today gained the persona of a leader. But the ragtag team is exposed once the locals, the villagers, the workers recognize the fake propaganda run by the leftists and chase them out. The same happened with social activist Medha Patkar too when she attempted to visit a village in Odisha. Social activist Medha Patkar faced a strong protest in public ire when she attempted to visit Dhinkia Village in the Jagat Singhpur district of Odisha. Patkar wanted to meet the people opposing the proposed mega steel plant by JSW Group. The main agenda of Patkar visiting the Odisha village was to meet Debendra Swain, who was leading the protest against the proposed JSW plant and is currently lodged in Kujang jail. After meeting him, she was heading towards Dhinkia village to meet Swain's family. She was accompanied by Sudarshan Pradhan, General Secretary of Samajwadi Party, Professor Manoranjan Mohanty, and farmer leader Lingaraj. However, she, along with her 4-member team, had to retract from Dhinkia village as local villagers in favor of the protest staged a protest against the entry of Patkar into their village. The locals opposed her entry, saying that Patkar, along with her team's entry, had the capability of disrupting peace and brotherhood in the village. Reportedly, one of the villagers, Nirvaya Samantray, said, "We are fine and living in harmony. We don't know why she is coming to a village. We will not allow any leader to enter a village and create disturbance." According to Patkar, she had taken permission from local police for her visit, an assertion rebuffed by ASP Jagat Singhpur. ASP Nimai Sethi said, "The police was not informed about Patkar's visit. We came to know about it only later. Patkar should have sought a written permission." The protest against the so-called activist Medha Patkar was led by prominent anti-POSCO movement leader Sisir Mohapatra, who raised slogans like "Go back" and said that the villagers of Dhinkia do not want the interference of the likes of Patkar. We had been facing the ire of climate change over the past few years. Cyclones and floods leave our villages devastated. If JSW sets up its steel plant and develops the place, villagers would be spared the scourge of natural disasters, Mohapatra maintained. This is first pro-industry action by the villagers of Dhinkia on such a large scale. The villagers who stopped Patkar communicated that they have voluntarily supported the JSW project. The protest can be seen in light of the withdrawal of Pohang Iron and Steel Company. Earlier, POSCO had planned to set up a 12 million tons capacity steel project at the site with an investment of 52,000 crore rupees, which it later withdrew following public resistance. The so-called environment activists are often responsible for stalling infrastructure projects through protest rallies and whatnot. This in turn halted the growth of the state and its residents. The communist, leftist, Marxist, socialist for very long have run their agenda of anti-industrialization. Now the time has come when the world has seen the advantages of industrialization, and the time will come very soon when these anti-growth ragtag team will find no room in Indian societies to hide their faces.